a PC and some videos. Then chapter 3 we did last week, advanced computer hardware. So today we'll do chapter 4 with preventive maintenance and troubleshooting. So what is it about? Let's check together. Preventive maintenance and troubleshooting. Let's check. Okay, so here is how to take care of your IT equipment in a company. Because if you don't clean, you don't, let's say, follow up on if your devices are working nicely or not, you might have some issues later. So the benefits to prevent maintenance, we say you have two factors: computer location and environment. Especially if you're working in a dusty environment or mining environment and other stuff. Okay, this one is not true. So at least let's say once a year, it's good to clean up all the PCs for the PC to work properly. Maybe you have some dust or anything else that can affect the performance of the PC. So it's good to at least 1 year to clean up all your equipment. So you can quickly read this one and continue if you have it. Okay. So what can you focus on the most? Make sure the CPU and heat sink and the fan at least once a year. You open, you check. So it's like when you have your car, you send it to. So if you have a service plan, you send it to the maintenance at least once a year. We check all your component of your car, engines. If everything is good, then if something is faulty, we replace. It will be same thing. So 1 year, at least once a year, check all the components if everything is working properly. If it's not damaged, if it has some dust or something. And also make sure that the temperature is not too high or too low. It depends. So you can put a device to control the temperature. Okay, so this chapter is quite short, troubleshooting process. So here we're going to guide you in case something is not working, from where to start. Maybe in a company, an employee can say, "Hi IT, I cannot see anything on my screen. Can you please come help me?" So where to start? It's good to have a plan. So this is an example of a plan. You can have a look and we'll continue. Okay, so here we have, this one is a guidance. So if you have an issue, where to start? At step 1, identify the problem. What's the problem? What is the issue? The user says he cannot see anything on the screen. Okay. Step number 2, establish a theory of probable cause. You can maybe come and check if all the cabling are well connected. Mm. You can also ask the user if it's when it started, mm, and what she was doing or he was doing, and you see. So you try to find out a bit, test the theory to determine. Now, how are you going to fix? So you can first check maybe the cabling. If the cabling is not faulty, you can maybe replace the video cable, the cable that links the monitor to the PC. You can maybe replace to check if it works well, or maybe you can even replace the monitor to check if it's a monitor issue or a cable issue. Or third thing, we know that the device in a PC that allows to display something is called the RAM. So also maybe check if your RAM is not faulty. You can try to replace and see. You see. So this is an example, and when you fix it, and you must document your findings. You can say, "Hi, today I got an issue with monitor issue," or you can say, you can open a Microsoft Word file and you write title monitor issue. You explain your problem and how you fix it, so that next time, if you have such issue, you can just come and read how you fixed last time. So it's a very important. So that's all. So now the next slide, we're going to explain and give some example of each steps. So this is an example of step one. You can just read because at least I did explain to you an example. Or someone can say, "Hi IT, I don't have internet anymore." See? So you can get a file, and yeah, you can start asking questions and all this just to identify the problem, what the problem is about. Okay, you can read this one. If you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, so try to find out. So here we try to guide you. In your NETA card, you'll see more explanation. So here just some examples. You can just check. Okay, so now this is step three, step four. Yeah, so there are many steps that you can. So in a company, these are most of the issue people can face. It can be a monitor issue, or I don't have internet, or I cannot print. Mm. It's a display problem. I cannot see anything on the screen, or my PC is too slow. When a PC is too slow, either the hard drive is too full, you need to make some space, or maybe yeah, it's faulty. If you cannot see anything on the screen, you can also check if your PC is too slow. Maybe the CPU is overwhelmed. It's trying to do too many things at the same time. You can restart to refresh everything. Sometimes you power on your PC, if there is no power, then you go to the power supply to make sure that it's not faulty. Yeah, so there are many many type of problems. So here we're going to take a problem and try to give some explanation. For example, here the computer does not recognize a storage device. Let's say, for example, you plug your external hard drive and the PC doesn't recognize. So here, because the power cable is loose or the cable is what, you see. And these are some solutions. So you can check this one also. Anytime you have questions, let me know. Okay, so this is an example of problem. Now we go to a second problem. The clock on the computer is no longer beeping, and we try to explain a bit. The PC will not turn on. Mm. Now some kind of causes and some solutions. You don't need to memorize and just need to have an idea, that's all. So you can also check this one. It's very important because most of the time when you power on your PC, nothing happens. Then this guidance can help you. Okay, so when you study, you'll see that you'll get a lot of yeah. So this chapter is a short one. It's about let me go to your NetAcad where you could see some login. You enter your username and password. Okay, this one is not your course. I go to the other one. Hmm. Okay, and you go to chapter 4. Mhm. It's only some advices about how to, and very important, check the introduction. We're going to explain why you should study this chapter and what you're going to learn. Like here, you see in this chapter, you will learn general guidelines for creating a preventive maintenance program and troubleshooting procedures. So the introduction is very important because it will guide you. Yeah, after that, we try to give you some advices. That's all. Try to give some advices. Then you can do your quiz and to test your knowledge. Then you go to troubleshooting process. So here we try to, so it's very important to read at least one twice to have an idea. Because when you go for a job interview, if you add on your CV that you know a bit of IT, like IT essentials, and you attach your certificate, that's very good. It boosts your CV. And, also, you, you could help people who are having issues. So in the company for any IT stuff. So troubleshooting processes. Identify step one, identify the problem. We try to explain a bit. Uh, you see. So step by step, you can say, hi IT, I cannot print anymore. From where are you going to start? So I'm going to ask that question. And on Thursday, you must explain to me your approach. You have to see how you try to. Yeah, so that's all. Some guidance, some, you see. Then at the end, you have a summary.